Okay, so here we are under the hood of the 2016 Honda Odyssey SE. There's a couple of good features about it. This is a top safety pick from the IIHS. How that happens is that this vehicle has breakaway engine mounts. So if you were into a forward collision and if it was firm enough that it was going to flex the frame of the vehicle, and if that happens, your airbags are going to deploy and your car's a total write-off. We're not caring about the vehicle, only the passengers inside. So what would happen is the engine mounts are designed that they would snap. Engine falls to the ground, goes under the floor pan instead of staying pinned to the frame where it could push through the firewall. So what this allows is impact to come in. This whole cavity is empty, impact comes in and dissipates sideways, leaving the firewall perfectly intact. That's how we get a top safety rating for our vehicle. So we're pretty proud of that fact. Also, all through our vehicle, you're gonna see little marks. So there's a red one, there's a black one, there's a pink one, there's a red one. You're gonna see yellow, you're gonna see blue. We build cars a little differently, and those markings are how we do it. So we still do assembly line production. The big difference though is that we don't do stationary building. On our vehicle, on the Honda Odyssey, we do team building. So we don't have to stay with our vehicle or stay in our one spot. We move with the vehicle as it builds. So if we're 5 or 10 seconds late on getting a part finished, we're gonna make sure we stay with the vehicle until we get it right. The other way in stationary assembly line building is if you're 10 or 15 seconds late getting your part on, the assembly line doesn't stop. That vehicle rolls on regardless of whether the part is correct and at the right spec. You're supposed to notify your supervisor that you don't have your station up to spec. I'm sure that happens, but I'm also sure that people don't always want to tell their boss when they make a mistake. So our vehicles are team built, and every team member spends 40 minutes per station and then moves on to the next station. Before they move on to that station, what they would then do is they double check the person in front of them, they double check their work. And that's where we have all the marks here. So if you'll see here, so black is double checked that that's been done correctly and that that's been done correctly. Yellow is double checked that. Black is double checked that. Green is double checked that. Hose clamp. Yellow is checked that. Blue. So yellow, red, black, red, blue, green. So all the way through the vehicle, we're double checked at every stage of development. That's a really important factor. That's why Honda has the reputation that they have, is that they're just a better built vehicle. They last longer and they have better quality parts, and they've got a reputation of a high resale value and low cost maintenance. So it was one other thing before I close the hood here. I know this is the most exciting stuff, but it's important stuff to know. Honda, we're well known as one of the leading engine manufacturers in the world. People buy our water pumps and lawnmowers and generators because they start. They're extremely reliable. This is a 3.5 liter iVTEC V6. So what would happen here, we're famous for iVTEC engines. I'd encourage you to do a little research on that. That is a high quality engine that gets great fuel efficiency and great performance at the same time. This is VCM. What that is variable cylinder management. This will disengage 3 of the 6 cylinders when you are driving at highway speeds to make sure that you get better fuel efficiency. So this is going to operate as a 3-cylinder driving down the highway, and you can still tow 3,500 pounds. So you get great fuel efficiency and just a really well-built vehicle. I'm gonna pause this. There we go. I know this video is a little bit long, but I want to cover a lot of stuff. I know you're not here specifically in front of us, so there's a few other things we want to make sure that we mention. Great body styling, very current design for the Odyssey, and these back windows will also go down as well, so that's a really nice feature, having the back windows go down, and just super easy accessible, and just a really well built, high quality vehicle that have a reputation of being able to stand the test of high use and the test of time. So thanks so much. I hope I have the opportunity to meet you in person and take you for a test drive. Thanks, we'll talk soon.